Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm your host Iram Munir. I'm head of CIT department at Government College of Technology, Lytton, Lahore, and also a PhD scholar in computer science. Today I am here for another very interesting topic. You will enjoy this topic. Um, Before starting, I want to introduce my co-host Dr. Sara. Okay, sometimes our biggest problems are not the things happening around us. They are the thousand of thoughts happening inside our mind. We think about our goals, our worries, our mistakes, our relationships, and our future. Sometimes our own thoughts become so loud that we forget to simply stop and listen to ourselves. But what if there were a simple habit that could help us organize those thoughts, understand our emotions, reduce mental clutter, and even move closer to our goals? That habit is journaling. Today, we are going to explore why putting your thoughts on a paper can be so powerful, how a complete beginner can start journaling, and most importantly, how we can make it a habit that actually lasts. And to discuss this fascinating topic, I am pleased to welcome our guest, Dr. Sara Khan. Welcome to the discussion.
Thank you. Journaling works because it slows thinking down. It puts the swirl of feelings onto a page. That distance gives clarity and patterns start to appear. For beginners, I'd say just write a few lines a day. No pressure, no perfection.
Mhm.
Use it like a mirror, not a test. Over time, it becomes evidence that you can show up for yourself. That's the hook.
Okay, Dr. Sara, we start from the basic. Many people hear the word journaling and imagine writing pages and pages every day. What exactly is journaling, and does it really require a lot of writing?
Journaling doesn't have to mean pages and pages. It could be bullet points, a single sentence, even one word that captures your mood. The point is reflection, not volume. Think of it as checking in, not writing a novel. Yes.
That's an important distinction. So, what are some of the major benefits people can experience when they make journaling part of their routine life?
Many people notice clearer thinking, less stress, better emotional awareness, and more focus on what really matters. It becomes a private compass. It's not magic, but it's consistently helpful.
Dr. Sarah, many people today feel mentally overloaded because they are constantly receiving information from social media, smartphones, and work, family, responsibilities, and everyday life. Can journaling help us deal with this mental clutter?
It can. Writing helps unload the constant stream. So instead of carrying it all in your head, you externalize it. That can calm rumination and help you decide what deserves attention and what doesn't. It's like giving the noise a place to land so your mind doesn't have to hold it all.
Powerful answer. Okay, let's connect journaling with personal growth. If someone has a goal, perhaps improving their career, becoming more productive, learning a skill, or developing better habits, how can journaling help them achieve it?
Journaling can clarify the goal, capture small wins, spots habits that move you forward or the ones that drain energy. And it keeps motivation anchored in evidence, not mood. You notice progress, and that keeps you moving.
Helping tips. Okay, now let's make this more practical. That imagine someone watching us and says, I understand the benefits, but I have never journaled before. What should I actually write on the first day?
On day one,
Hmm.
keep it simple. Write the date, one thing that mattered today, one thing you're grateful for, and one tiny step for tomorrow. That's it. No pressure, just a foothold.
Okay, another common question is timing. Is it better to journal in the morning when we are planning our day or at night when we are reflecting on what happened?
Well, both can work. It depends on your rhythm. Morning journaling sets focus, evening journaling clears residue. Test both. Keep the one that feels natural. Consistency matters more than clock time.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Sarah, this brings us to perhaps the biggest challenge. People often start new habits with enthusiasm, but after several days, thus they stop that habit. How can someone make journaling a lasting habit rather than another activity they abandon?
Start tiny, like one line. Tie it to a trigger, say after morning tea. Track it lightly. Miss days without drama. The goal is identity change, not streak perfection. Over weeks, the practice becomes natural.
That is interesting because some people simply don't enjoy writing. Okay, would journaling still work for them?
It can. Journaling isn't about prose. They can use voice notes, bullet logs, or mood trackers. The point is structured reflection, not the format.
Great. Let's discuss something more difficult. Sometimes when people start writing, they may discover a lot of negative thoughts, worries, or frustration. Could journaling make someone focus on too much on activity?
Hmm, that's a very real concern. So, journaling can bring those thoughts into the open where you can examine them, but don't stop at just describing the problem. Try to end each entry with something constructive like, what did I learn? What can I do tomorrow? That's one small step. That way, you're using journaling to learn, not to wallow. And if someone notices they're getting stuck, it might help to switch styles or even talk things through with a trusted friend if the writing feels heavy. But journaling itself is just a tool, right? So you shape it so that it helps rather than letting it track you in negativity.
Okay, Dr. Sarah Khan, thank you so much for these practical insights. And to everyone watching, remember this: you don't need a perfect notebook, you don't need beautiful handwriting, you don't need to write pages every day. You simply need a few honest minutes with yourself. So
Exactly.
tonight, don't wait for the perfect journal, the perfect pen, or the perfect moment. Take a notebook, write 3 sentences. Start small, and let those 3 sentences become the beginning of a much deeper conversation with yourself. I am Iram Munir, and this has been another meaningful conversation with Dr. Sara Khan. Until our next discussion, keep learning, keep reflecting, and most importantly, keep growing. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Sara. Allah Hafiz.
Oh, oh, Allah Hafiz. That was wonderful.